Hey guys, thanks for joining me on my new channel. As many of you guys know, I did just cancel and delete my old SoCo Beauty Blogs channel. There was a little bit of drama, as you guys know, with some of the Twitter tea, as you guys would call it. And I wanted to start kind of a fresh new YouTube channel, so now you have vlogging and more with me. And I spelled me with 2 E's only because it's part of my middle name. So I wanted to go ahead and do quite a few videos kind of back to back, as much time as I actually have. Hopefully a lot of you guys will enjoy this new YouTube channel, as I will be doing a lot of different types of videos. I'm not only going to be doing makeup reviews that I do purchase myself, but I also will be doing a lot of skincare, as always, since you guys know that I do love my Korean skincare lines and all of the different brands that are out there and available for purchase. But I also kind of wanted to go a little bit different, look at some of the new trends that are obviously trending, and take a look at what's new, what's upcoming, and kind of give you guys a heads up. As far as my Twitter goes, there's been a lot of speculation and drama on things that were said, and I'm not going to go into direct detail. I already actually made a video to that, so if I need to upload that, I will. It's already been edited and ready to go as necessary. I'm not going to call out anybody. I am kind of past that. I'm not going to sit here and talk about it on and on, but I kind of want to just let you guys know why I did delete my old SoCo Beauty Blogs channel. There was a lot of issues, and many people were making pretty much fun of me, and I understand that, and you guys should understand, as I've always said, that, you know, makeup is kind of what you want it to be. It's not something that has set rules that you have to follow. Everybody does their makeup differently. Everybody has different face shapes and eye shapes, and we are not all created equally because of the fact that I might be, you know, 3 different ethnicities, and I have monolids and hooded lids, and my eyeshadow is not going to look the same as somebody who is, you know, Caucasian, who has a crease in their lid. And yes, I am still learning. I try and practice as much as I can. Yes, my brows suck, for everybody out there who has commented on how shitty my brows are. I already know that, and I tell you guys that all the time. It's not something that is new to me. So if you want to continuously make fun of me, feel free. If it makes you feel better, definitely keep doing that. You know, whatever helps you sleep at night, keep doing what you're doing. But besides that, I just kind of want to give you guys a quick introduction on my new channel and what I'll be doing. I also kind of want to travel a little bit, give you guys some vacation, not necessarily tips, but some vacation videos that I've done over the years, and kind of just make this my own little channel that I like to, some of the hobbies that I like to do, some of the things I like to attend, you know, all of that type of fun stuff. So without further ado, let's not go ahead and waste any more time. The first video tonight that I wanted to share with you is a palette. So a lot of the products here are actually all makeup related. My next videos that I'll do later this week will be skincare related, and some new products that I've actually had on hand that I have not had the opportunity to try and test out, but it is one of my favorite brands out there that I've used some of their products in the past. So here we go. So one of the palettes that everybody has been dying to either win on Twitter, Instagram, or save up and purchase for yourself is the one and only Anastasia Soft Glam palette. And I have to sneeze, I think. So without I kind of want to go into detail about this palette. Now, I do have Modern Renaissance. I also have Prism. I did not purchase Subculture due to the reviews, as I've stated in my old account, my old YouTube channel on my SoCo Beauty Vlogs name. The channel is no longer existing. You can still find it, but there are no videos on there whatsoever. I do still have all of my videos saved, so if I do decide to upload them, they will still state SoCo Beauty Blogs, but I'm not going to redo all of those videos over and over because there were so many. But the packaging itself for the Soft Glam of ABH is your typical paper, cardboard box, like all of the other boxes that they have for all of their palettes. On the back, it does state an everyday to night palette with 14 shades, including essential mattes and glam shimmers. Now here are some of the colors on the back that I'm going to show you. So they are very neutral base colors, and I did already use this. I tried, here's the story. I actually already recorded this video, didn't come out as I had wanted it to, so this is why I'm recording a second time for you guys, so we're still going to do swatches. We're going to do all live swatches. I have a very high-end, in my opinion, a very high-end palette that I'm going to do a recording of in probably the next video. So stay tuned and watch out for that. But we'll go ahead and just jump right on in and open up this palette. That way you guys can see what it looks like. So the palette itself is the same as it is from the box to the actual palette itself. I guess that's what you would call it. It is a velvet-like material. It does say Soft Glam, Anastasia Beverly Hills right on the front, as many of the other palettes have done so as well. On the back, it will explain to you everything that I just said, as far as it being an everyday to night palette. It does have 14 shades. It has all of the ingredients listed as well. And it is cruelty-free. And you can see that right down here as well. Now, it does come with your typical mirror, which is small. I do wish they would make it a little bit bigger, so that would be my only suggestion. It does have a clear plastic sheet to keep the shades intact, and so they do not mix while in travel, as I've always stated before. Now you're going to see also how I did try and clean this up a little bit, because I did dip into some of these as well as swatch these last night. Now some of these colors, you're going to be able to tell I swatched these suckers. It also does come with a brush, which I normally don't use the brushes that come with any palette unless I find that I really enjoy it a lot. So here is the actual brush from Anastasia that you do receive, and I will open this up for you just so you can see. And I did dip a little on accident yesterday, so my apologies, but it just says Anastasia Beverly Hills right on it. So this is the brush that you receive. It's very soft on both sides, so if you do like these brushes, you will receive one if you purchase this brush. And I'm not going to worry about too much. I'm not going to worry too much about trying to attempt to get this back into this plastic piece, but forget it. I'm not going to try. It might take too long. So here are the colors up close and personal. Like I said, you're going to see that they've already been swatched. They're very pretty. I like all of the different shades. Part of them also a couple of the colors do remind me of Huda in the Rose Gold palette, but not exactly the same. Now here are the names of the colors, which I will describe and explain to you. And I believe the first one is Tempera. Then we have Glistening, Orange Soda, Rose Pink, Sultry, Bronze, Mulberry, Dusty Rose, Fairy, Burnt Orange, Sienna, Rustic, Cypress Umber, and Noir. I feel like every single Anastasia palette always has a black matte. This is a mixture of mattes and glitters, shimmers, whatever it had said. Glam shimmers. I apologize. So there you go, one last time. We'll go ahead and just swatch right on in. Now the first color, Tempera, it's a great way to have a transition color. And this is what the color looks like. And when I was swatching this yesterday, I did kind of have to swatch a few times for a few different colors, just so you guys are aware. And I was using my finger going back and forth just because the color was not showing up as well as I had hoped for. So that is the color, that is the color that you receive with the tempera. Now the next color that I'm going to dab into is glistening, which looks like a very, very nice color. It's very soft to the touch, and that is that color. So kind of like a goldy, bronzy color. It's very, or also a champagne color. It does not show up on my skin very well, so if you have a similar skin tone as I do, you may want to go ahead and use a setting spray of some kind. I always use a eyeshadow primer every day, well, not every day, if I am going to be using a eyeshadow. It's up to you if you do or you do not, but that is the color that you get. So it is light in color against my skin tone, as you can tell. The next color we're going to jump into is Orange Soda, which is a matte as well, which I actually am wearing today. And yes, you guys can make fun of me due to my blending skills because I am still very new to all of that, and I am still working through some of my brushes that I do enjoy, I like, don't like. I'm working with the best ones possible. And I do look at tutorials as well on YouTube, just like everybody else does, just to see exactly the best way to work with the different brushes that I use with BH Cosmetics or Morphe, as well as having monolids. So that is the Orange Soda. And the next color I have here is called Rose Pink, which is a very beautiful color. And this does have some fallout, so you want to kind of tap into this color even with your finger. And we will see how this looks. It's very soft, as you can see. And it's a really pretty color. It almost reminds me of a duochrome. But I will show you exactly what this looks like in just a minute. I'm just going to dip one last time, just so you can get a really good idea of what this color really looks like. So that is the Rose Gold, which is right here. Very pretty color. Just going to wipe my fingers off real quick for you guys while I go ahead and get into these next few colors. The next color we're going to work with is called Sultry. It's a little bit of a darker color compared to the Rose Pink, kind of with a rose pink slash purplish tone of a color. And it is very similar to the Rose Pink, and you need to be careful. It does have fallout. And you kind of want to tap right into it from my experience of what I've been using with this, and that's that color. And it is a very pretty color. A bit bronzy, I would probably say, and it definitely has a lot of shimmer to it. So you can see that color. The next color I'm going to dip into is called Bronze, and I'm really excited for this because I really like these gold colors. As of lately, they've been speaking to me, so I do like them a lot. And again, you'll want to tap kind of right into that. So that's that color, Bronze. And it does go on very, very nice, very smooth, and it is a gorgeous color. I definitely would not mind using this on its own. So you can see that color right there. The next color, which will be the last color on this top line, is called Mulberry, and it is a matte as well. Little rough, little bit sandy feeling, but it's a very nice maroon red color, I would say. So there we go. We'll see how well this matte goes on my arm. actually pretty good. I am shocked because a lot of the mattes with Prism, for instance, did not go on very well at all. So that's what you have for that. Mulberry. The next color I'm going to dip into is called Dusty Rose, and I will show you that. It's a very pretty color as well. So you guys can imagine what Dusty Rose looks like. And that's what that looks like. So it's a little bit lighter of a pink purple tone here. And I know I will have to dip into this a couple times because it is a very light color on my skin tone. Everybody's skin tone will be slightly different, but I do like it. And it is a nice color. I did test it out on my eyes yesterday, on my eyelids yesterday, so you can see that color. Again, let's go ahead and wipe off my fingers real quick so we can get to some of these other colors. Now, some of these colors do stain your fingers only slightly, so that's why I always use like the Clorox wipes, just because it really gets those eyeshadow colors right on off. The next color I'm going to dip right on into is called Fairy, and almost looks kind of goldish too. I use circular motions as I've stated before, but I also will tap into it as well. So that's what that color looks like. Again, this is Fairy, and this is a very nice color as well. Can be used by itself if you wanted to. And I will show you what this looks like. So that is Fairy. This is Fairy. The next color I'm going to use is called Burnt Orange, which I used again today. And I did like this as well. This is a matte. And I'm really excited for some of these other palettes I'm going to show you later today. Well, after this video, of course. Because one of them is definitely one I've been saving for. So that matte came out pretty good, considering. The next color is called Sienna. And it is a matte as well. And that's what that color looks like. And it's okay, it's an okay matte. It's starting to mix with my burnt orange slightly, but if you go lightly on it, you can get the color a lot better. But there you go. That's that's Sienna. The next color I have here is called Rustic. So it's more of a brown, medium chocolate brown color. I have not used all of these colors. I've only swatched them and have only used a few of them. And this one, being a matte and kind of like a medium brown, it's always iffy if these want to go on. So that's what that one looks like. I know I didn't go as long as the other ones. So let's wipe my hands off here. And the last two colors, one is going to be called Cypress Umber, and the other one is Noir, which is a black matte. So Cypress Umber, let's take a look. Again, it's a matte. Like I said, it's a lot darker of a chocolate brown, I almost feel like, but very velvety and soft. And I know I will have to dip a second time into this guy. If you go lightly up and down, it's not too bad. So, not too bad. I'm trying to think how or when I would use it, but if I want to go a little bit darker, definitely a great color to use. And of course we'll go with the Noir, which is very sandy feeling. So I was a little shocked at that, but we always try the black mattes no matter what. Look how black that is. That's pretty dark. So we will use this one. And I did like this because it did come out pretty good, not chunky whatsoever. So I mean, it's in the crease of my elbow, so I'm trying to do the best I can for you. So I will show you after I wipe my hands off here what all of these colors do look like up close, and then we'll talk briefly about them. Okay, so here are your colors one last time up close and personal. Let me know what you think about these colors and whether or not you will purchase this or still continue to try and win one. But here are your colors one last time. I do enjoy a lot of these colors. I was not a fan at first of the Soft Glam palette, but it started to grow on me, so that's why I ended up purchasing it at Ulta, and I ended up using a lot of my points, so I pretty much got it for free. And I do like this palette a lot. I can see myself using a lot of these colors in different ways. Whether some of these shades I might just use all over as far as one lid goes. I might try to fake a crease on some of the darker colors and try and blend with practicing with my blending skills as best as possible. So, I mean, everything takes practice. There are no rules in makeup. As much as some people do make fun of other people for doing their makeup, it takes practice. Practice makes perfect. So, I mean, I'm sure some of the top-end MUAs even have issues with blending, and they say, oh shit, I fucked this up, I need to start over. Just like us. We are not perfect. We are not meant to be perfect. Our makeup may not be perfect all of the time. So, anyways, regardless, let me know what you think about this palette and drop your comments below. If you would, please subscribe, and I will be doing a giveaway for the Soft Glam as well as the Amrezy highlighter. Once I probably reach 200 subscribers, I will go ahead and pick a winner, and once we reach or get close to 200 followers, I keep saying followers, 200 subscribers, I will go ahead and drop a brand new video to state, here's the palette, brand new, I'll show you it's brand new, as well as a brand new Amrezy highlighter, and I will pick a random winner. You need to make sure that you follow the rules, and there's not going to be many rules. It's mostly just leave your information, why you should win, and also leaving your email or a way for me to get in touch with you. But just keep in mind that if you leave your email or if you leave your Instagram or Twitter information, that's open for everybody. So just keep that in mind. So I do like this palette a lot. I will definitely be using it, and I'm looking forward to creating some really fun looks with it. And hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if not, I do apologize. I am not perfect. I will never be perfect, and I'm never going to act as though I am perfect in any of the makeup that I do. I practice just like everybody else, and as you can see, I'm still trying to get this inside here. And I finally got it! Yay! So you guys know how anal I am about keeping my palettes as nice and as clean as possible. So stay tuned for my next video, as it is going to be a high-end palette that we're going to discuss and see how well it does based on the price. Oh, also, this is $42, so if you can win it, great. If you can't, go ahead, buy it, save your Ulta points, go to Sephora, do whatever you need to do in order to get it. Just make sure it's authentic, so you don't want to put anything that could be harmful on your lids and have any type of breakout or issues. So thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.